comedy 4 years ago, almost exactly 4 years ago. The first time, once I really started comedy was when I started doing with Howard G, selling tickets, trying to get my name out there. But my very, very, very first time on stage was when I was at an event at this club, Eden's Lounge. And they had this Women of Power event, and I was there to support one of my girlfriends. And one of my girlfriends that I was there with supporting another had told the hostess that I was a comedian. At the time, I was not. I never tried it before, but I just made all my friends laugh. So she said, well, there is a comedian here tonight by the name of Larry Lancaster. So she introduced me to him. I talked to him a little bit. We chopped it up. He told me some things about how comedy is not that easy. People think it is. I went back to my seat. Great experience. So she tells me about 10 to 15 minutes later, Larry says you're going to open up for him tonight. I was like, no, I'm not. And she was like, yeah, he said he is. So he comes out and was like, listen, this dude got 3 minutes to get the crowd warmed up. And that was my very, very, very first time on stage. Okay. And I was about to pee on myself.
So is that what made you get into comedy?
Actually, I didn't do it again for a couple years after because I was not confident in, whether or not I thought it was funny. But I remember the feeling that I had being on stage, and that never left me. So that made me say maybe I should try this,
Okay.
Some more.
And as a comedian, I've been in the game for 4 years. What is one of the most embarrassing moments that you had?
Bombing. And I thought that when I did bomb, it was going to be the worst thing ever. And it actually wasn't. But my expedition, I thought it was going to be bad. But I actually kind of learned from it. But it's really hard when you're on stage and you're giving your heart and soul and nobody has zero emotion. So that was pretty much. And one time I did trip real hard, like real hard. Like how you trip so hard your chin moved. Yeah, it was one of them. So yeah, it was one of them. I was like, ugh. So that was probably the second most embarrassing part.
Okay, and so what do you feel most proud of?
Most proud of my growth. I noticed that I'm getting better. My confidence on stage is better. My speech is better. I used to talk so fast people couldn't understand me. So I just see the growth in me, and then I'm getting a lot more opportunities than I was.
Okay. Before. And what is one of your most defining moments in your comedy career?
Actually being asked to host was so funny.
Okay.
It let me feel like they noticed that I was working, and they felt like I would be good as a host. And it's a weekly thing, so to be considered someone that they want to see I do share it with another comedian, but someone that they want to see, every other Wednesday is pretty awesome to me.
Okay, so if you wasn't doing comedy, what else would you be doing?
Radio. I actually went to school for broadcasting, and that was the avenue I was trying to go. But by me being older, it was hard. The hours, I couldn't do radio hours and work a full-time job. So I had to, I couldn't really do radio like I wanted to. So comedy just kind of felt me, and I just went that way.
And how do you spend your free time?
Watching TV.
Watching TV.
I watch a lot of TV. I watch movies. I go to the movies. And I eat snacks a lot, so I'll be going all the happy hours, just trying all the wings around the city. It's like, no, not really, but yeah.
Right, so name 5 comedians that inspired you and why?
Monique, number 1, of course, for obvious reasons. She from Baltimore. She paid the way for big girls in the game, so I got to give it up for Monique. D.L. Hughley is my absolute favorite because I admire how he can mix comedy and also political. He helps me understand what's going on politically. Bernie Mac, because he's just Bernie, and he didn't change for nobody. And I love that about Bernie. The 5th one I will probably say Sinbad. Sinbad is the very first comedian I ever saw because, he doesn't cuss, so I was allowed to watch him. So Sinbad is,
Got one more, that was 4.
Yeah, that's 4. One more, hands down, Eddie Murphy.
Okay, cool. All right.
Just because he's Eddie Murphy,
Right. So being a comedian, I've been in the game for 4 years or so. What are some pointers you would give to a new up-and-coming comedian or somebody who's wanting to start out?
Don't stop, because I started and stopped. And when you stop, it messes up your confidence. So just don't stop ever.
Okay.
Just keep going.
Reflecting on your career as a comedian, is there anything you feel you would have had done differently?
Not stop.
Not stop.
I would have not stopped because I kept my confidence level. I kept thinking I wasn't funny because I was going by, I just was psyching myself. I was second guessing myself.
Okay. So as a female in the comedy game, do you feel as though you get the same opportunity as males?
Honestly, no. But I do feel like the comedy game is opening up way more to more. Recently, I'm getting more opportunities. But when I first started out, it was no. Like if people don't know that you're funny through word of mouth as a female comedian, they're not gonna put you on. But if somebody says she's actually really funny, then they will put you on. But you have to show and prove you got it. It might be like, just go up there and shoot your shot. But women, they have to know that you're funny. before they put you on that show. But it's changing. I've noticed a change and a turnaround. So as of right now, in this moment, I would say I'm cool right now. But before,
Okay. So please tell the people how to get in contact with you.
so I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram. On my Facebook, it is Chris Styles, Crys, capital SSTYLES. So it's Chris Styles, 2 words. On Instagram as comedian Chris Styles. All the second word is all one word. And I do have a website. No, I'm sorry. I have an email address. It is chrisstylescomedy@AOL.com. So that's all the ways to get in contact with me.
All right, cool. Well, I appreciate the interview.
you
I appreciate
so
you staying around for me.
Of course, thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Yeah,
This
my
guy taught me a lot. He gives me advice all the time.
No, not me.
Yes, you did. You did, because when I was hosting last season, you told me to calm it down, and I was really nervous. And when you told me that, I said, you know what, I'm not being myself. And then you said, just be yourself. And I was like, you know what? And then you said, picture yourself with your friends. And I've always heard that. But when you said it, I was like, okay, all right, I'm going to do that. And I've been doing that. And ever since then, I felt so much better on stage.
Well,
so I just want to say thank you for that.
Oh, well, no problem. Well, thank you for
so
that
much.
advice. Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
this is again, girl, Chris Styles, host of What's So Funny. Also, she alternate with another comedian. We'll get her as well. So again, man, we're gonna do what it do, man. What about us? Look at the Baltimore comedian,
What
Big
about
Shorty,
us?
Chris Styles, and we out.
We out. Thank you.